Beard cam, beard cam, beard cam, beard cam. Now I hope this works. Baby Pops,
Play me, baby.
you're sleeping and you need to move.
Gotta move, but daddy, we fits.
You gotta move. Take your whoopee with you.
Not my whoopee.
What's your whoopee?
I see nothing.
You don't see anything? You didn't do it again?
Oh.
Oh, and she moved in.
Yeah, she says we fits.
Animals, please.
Hi, guys.
This is a special night, guys. You gotta move it.
Bailey's gonna do it tonight. No, I don't want you over here. All right, guys, go on. Go that way. Go that ways.
It's a family affair, guys.
Come on in. Come on in. You guys can find a place to sit. You're welcome to it. Come on. Yeah, I don't want any kisses.
No kisses.
Thanks. Okay, lay down. There we go.
My computer down because I'm live streaming over here too.
Are you streaming over there?
Yeah.
I didn't want no kisses.
Sorry, guys.
Were you really?
I was over there.
Okay, out. Look out. There we go.
I'm trying,
Hunker
guys.
in. Okay.
How did we start this last night? Without a prayer. We didn't pray.
I thought it's because you didn't put nice clothes on, so I put on a nice shirt. This guy's wearing a holy shirt, but it's my favorite t-shirt.
I can't find myself yet.
You can't find. He's not here yet. Kevin's late.
The first stream last night lasted for 9 seconds. I didn't even get to sit down. And then I got back up.
We never showed
and
up.
We streamed for 9 minutes.
Kisses. And you guys were on fire. So, like, well, it was in the midst of all the, this isn't working. They were just funny yesterday.
Which is crazy weird because the YouTube phone app that I always stream through disconnected, but then it showed the stream was gone. It wasn't even connected on the phone app anymore. So I went over to the laptop. And we're still streaming over there, but just a buffered picture, and everybody's talking and cracking jokes, and Kevin broke the internet. And
Kevin gave me a mad look, so I didn't even get to enjoy it all the way.
So I'm like,
okay.
I actually couldn't even go into the events in YouTube on a desktop.
Better.
Wouldn't even let me. It didn't even show it was streaming. It wasn't even in the list anywhere. So I'm scrambling back and forth, guys, wondering what on earth is going on. But we have lasted almost 3 minutes now, guys.
Hey.
Tonight's show is about what?
Well, it's been 2 years, so we were going to do a Q&A show.
Everybody
And Dave's here.
has to ask a question.
Dave, you're going to have to ask lots of questions.
Caps, please. She's going to be fielding the questions.
Nothing's off the table. I'm down with this. All right.
Okay, there's some things that are off
No,
the table.
there's, well, maybe.
Family friendly.
Family friendly, yeah.
Do not step on the wire again. We'll be fine.
Don't move, Remy dog.
So, I sold my tractor twice.
Well, no. Well, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Dave, that's not a question. That's all caps, but it's not a
I
question.
didn't even see it.
I sold my tractor
apparently
twice.
Isn't updated yet.
I
There is. Okay.
sold it on eBay. I accepted an offer from a fella, and about 2 days later, he canceled his offer, which is kind of gray area on eBay, and I had to eat the listing fee. I actually was credited back from eBay the final value credit fee, but then I had to list it again. So, and then obviously by choice, I was listing it again. The interesting thing about that, a dude 40 miles down the road saw it on eBay and has written me a check for the deposit.
Yay, selling the tractor.
We are out there today tinkering with it, getting into a runnable to drive onto a trailer state. Really cool guy, older fella, gonna build a house and kind of needs a little project tractor too on the side. Oh, we got back to the question again.
We got back to the same question we had yesterday. Yeah.
Well, so is it Kathy's fault we died last night in the
I hope that's not the question that broke the internet yesterday.
Because we can just, push blame other places. shoulders are mad. I got lots of stuff.
He was mad at YouTube yesterday.
So anyway, he's going to pick up the tractor tomorrow. And then I have a deal for 2 things that I got to go pick up 2 separate times. One's smaller than the other. They're both larger than bread boxes. And one is like a super bonus. I'm going to share it to my exclusive online imaginary friends and content creators later this evening. What led me to start a channel?
Oh, we don't mind answering that one. He's just teasing about not answering it because
Yeah.
yesterday the internet fell out. That was the only question he fielded yesterday. So
Exactly.
okay.
What led me to start a channel? I had a smartphone in my hand.
And he likes attention.
I like a little bit of attention sometimes. And I was building this trommel contraption thingy. And I thought, I better record this. And then I thought, oh, I could make a video of this. How do you do that? So I figured that out. Windows Media or Windows Movie Maker.
Okay,
works.
so how cool was it when the first person watched your trommel video? Do you remember the first comment you ever got?
I still had to wake you up first thing in the morning and make you watch my video.
Here, watch this. Here, watch this.
No. What was the first comment? I really don't
remember.
No, I don't.
We know with the first subscriber besides me.
My very first subscriber, I was actually surprised somebody watched my video and they subscribed to my channel.
Whoa.
And I didn't even have a call to action,
Okay.
David Dove from Australia.
From Australia,
Yes.
yep. He comes by sometimes.
Yes, he does.
Tuesdays.
It's awesome. He's my first subscriber.
Yep.
Citystead is here. Hi, Citystead. Oak Knob on the first link. My very
there
first
it
video.
is. Well done, Dave. Good
If
wrenching.
you get some internet points, anybody, because we're going to hand away some internet points tonight.
Oh, points?
What is the very first thing that I say in my very first video?
Is it
It might be
It might be
but that's not a valid answer. Actually,
It's a valid answer.
is it?
If you yes.
6 people.
Right on.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. What else do we have?
Well, that's the only question. So is this on? Hi. Is this on? Is that the first thing you said? You don't know either.
Well,
I was
no.
9 points later.
No, actually. No, that's not. But I'm not going to take any points away from you, Kathy.
It's a possibility, though. So I remember back in the early days of you did a trauma video, which took you like 2 months to do.
Yes.
Okay. Part of the 2 months was what, thinking about it? Or 2 months you recorded it and then got it uploaded onto figuring out how to upload it.
I think it took me about 2 months to actually edit the thing and upload it.
Unvlog it? Or
No,
what were you using?
it was Windows Movie Maker.
Movie Maker, okay.
Dave is sort of close.
Oh.
He has one word.
Hi.
Hi.
What else? Say hi. I'm Kevin.
No,
Hi, Mom.
I did.
Billy
Joe wins internet points.
I get points. Woo! It was Hi, Mom, wasn't it?
It was Hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, Cookie Puff. What are you doing?
Yep. Dave had to cheat, though.
Mooch butt.
So anyway.
Mom. It's thus began. Oh, the journey.
Yes.
Back in the beginning, you really thought it was we might as well discuss this at length since that's the only question. You really thought of it being more of a way to showcase what you wanted to do in your wood shop.
Really? Yeah.
Because you had gotten some tools, right? That was after the building of the wood shop, right?
That was all kind of during the wood shop. I actually had to purchase some tools to help build our homestead, just a cheap little table saw and a couple other things. And did some inspirational collecting, trading to get some wood, to make some stuff, to get some tools to keep going.
Yep.
And, yep. But I wanted to showcase, I really started getting into DIY woodworking videos and things like that. And I was starting a woodworking channel. And first video, before you can upload it, I have to make my channel name.
Right.
I was like,
Oh, hope this works.
Hope this works. And I didn't think it would actually stick. I put our homestead on the end to kind of tag it as our homestead, and I really didn't even think the channel name was going to be its permanent name.
And it's become kind of our umbrella.
Sure
Even.
is.
Really is. Hope this works covers everything that we do. And for those of you who don't know, Kevin is really a Renaissance man. He's it is a good name. Uh Interested in a lot of things, you know. He doesn't just do woodworking. He's crazy about working on engines and likes to do stuff with his hands, you know. Has made his own fishing lures, and I mean, you know, I like the boxes a lot, but
Yeah.
the woodworking is cool. And you know, and he likes to garden and always, you know, looking for. I mean, he really enjoys at doing the videos too, which is an interesting aspect of it. One of the things he didn't know, I think, that you were going to find was how much you enjoyed.
Right.
I don't remember. Probably haven't watched his first 10 videos in a very long time.
I haven't
if
watched my
ever.
first 10 videos in a
But
very
if you
long
go
time
back,
either.
I mean, and that's why we're doing the 2-year Q&A is kind of, you know, a reflective. We've been talking about updating our trailer video, or rather doing an extended version on video, because we give a lot of backstory when we do live streams, but not a lot in video. So we're gonna do like a walk around trailer video, a longer one than the trailer video. But
Yes.
it's about reflection and looking back at 2 years and seeing, okay, how far have we come? Because we have long term goals here, you know, and how what else what do we need to work on? I mean, Bob's coming in about a month, and hopefully he'll give us some direction.
And Bob might be leaving our homestead in a month,
Oh,
so he could
right.
be here.
A few weeks, couple weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks ish.
Pretty exciting. Yeah.
And I'm excited, of course.
Yeah.
Let me squirrel off. Renaissance. What does that really even mean? I like all sorts of stuff. I want to make music. I want to learn how to play guitar. I want to build a guitar. I want to build a big giant thing for stuff and contraptions and go fishing and be on the PGA Senior Tour.
Because
as a
that's all your
professional
best parts,
golfer.
right? You're creative and you're mad scientist, and it's fun figuring out problems or solutions to the problems that are actually part of our life.
Right.
And you know, we have a lot going on, or a homestead has a lot going on. It's got systems that have to work together, and building those systems, particularly from scratch. You know, coming out here with nothing really.
Dave wants to know.
Yes, he has another question.
Video.
Favorite video, something you recall was fun. Most fun to make, I guess. What is your most fun video to make? You've had a couple.
It's actually kind of hard. Making the videos themselves, as I learned the process to edit and started gathering those tools and those resources, actually became fun editing the video.
Mm-hmm.
And as I thought of ideas and how I wanted it to look and things like that. But probably my first had fun video that I made
Singing to a snowman, I bet.
was my snowman video. Totally. Yeah.
Actually, my favorite, most fun to make video was where we sang the well, that one was singing too, but he brought in footage one day of this dung beetle pushing this little ball of poo. And it's such, I mean, how do you even run across that? I'm like, okay, that's great video. And so being an old gal, I used to watch Laverne and Shirley, and they used to sing this song.
Yep.
And so we sang a song to this beetle pushing poo, and it was fun to make that one.
That is in Billy Joe's motivation playlist. Actually.
Is that in my playlist?
Yeah.
Right on.
I mean, well, on Hope This Works channel,
Right.
but in
Okay.
it's called Billy Joe. Yeah, Dave found a snowman video.
There it is. That one was fun.
I don't aspire to be a great singer,
No.
but it was fun. And it was kind of a parody song.
You know, one of those moments, one of the best parts of making videos is
fruity dog.
This one. Don't break the internet, Remy. when you find something creative and fun to do, the
Right.
more fun it is, I think the better it comes out, you know, and the more fun that you're having with it and you're creative with
Right.
it makes a good product. It really does, you know.
Thistledome Outdoors is here.
Hey,
He has been here every once in a while. He great channel. I love it. Uh, Lots of repurposing, lots of use what you got. Uh, is a He came across a welcome Thistledome. You came in at our Ask Us Anything. This is 2 years on YouTube. We tried a regular live stream last night, and it just YouTube did not agree with us, so we are trying it again. Knock on wood. We have been rolling strong for quite a while.
about
So
15 minutes in.
Linda is here, PG Nano.
Hi, Linda.
Thank you for showing up. Ask us anything. I know.
Absolutely. What we cover so far? Why did we start doing videos? And it was him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm working on it.
Yes.
He can whip out a camera and go. I'm not there yet. Okay, so and we're all at different levels. You know, there's folks that haven't been able to do a live stream, and I'm gonna tell you what: you find a buddy, and you turn on the camera and you go live. This is easy. Okay, this is one of my favorite things all week. I look forward to this.
Yep.
It's like having people over to my house and I don't have to clean up after them.
There is a small disclaimer though. It was not easy to grab the camera.
No, it
Push the
started
button
out
in the
tough,
beginning.
right? There was a lot of ums, and
Oh my
he's
gosh.
had outtakes for miles, like stupid.
Oh my gosh.
Linda, I am your buddy. I tell you what, anything I can do to help you get to live stream, you just let me know, darling.
How about you guys, you and Linda go Instagram live?
Instagram
Because
live.
you could start your IG live, and then as soon as PG Nano Farm shows up to hang out in your live, you just press the little button thingy there, and then bam, she comes up and you're both live.
Makes it sound easy.
It's so easy.
So he says easy. Okay, so what do you think, Linda? We'll do something. Yeah?
We're not answering anybody's
All right,
questions
now wait.
until she answers.
She'll do it.
Who's going to be totally dead
She's down
silent.
with it. That's right. Yes, I don't
How
complain for
long have
company.
we been together?
How long have we been together? Is it going to be 7?
Yes.
7 years in November?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go. Somebody's going to
Talk
ask
about that?
how we met. But don't give me the answer yet.
Why not? Because he likes to tease you guys.
You're so right, buddy.
And you know
Don't have to
what?
clean for company.
It's easier to do this than it is for me to do a video by myself. I like go totally blank when I have to say, hi, my name is Billy Joe. And then it's just gone, you know. I got nothing good, you know.
I could not figure out how to say, hi guys, welcome to Hope This Works. I'm
Right.
Kevin, thanks for joining me. And all I could get out in my first video was, hi mom. I tried 37 times.
It takes so long, yeah.
There's no way I can do it. Thistledome's not brave enough to go live yet. It's easy. Just point a little camera and poof.
All right, maybe not completely easy.
You get
There's some behind the
surprised.
scenes here.
You get surprised. People start showing up.
You know, we
And
have
then they
8 now,
stay.
yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's awesome.
No.
Uh,
Kevin crafted a tripod out of a what's kind of a tripod already?
it is a tripod.
What is it originally?
To hold up
Repurposed.
halogen shop lights, like
Okay.
for the
So
construction
it's a
site.
shop light stand, and then you made that doohickey.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna ever show them that because your phone sits in it, but
Kind of like a dog chasing its tail.
Kind
I'd
of
never be
like,
able to show
right?
you.
so if the phone sits in this little it's a wooden thing that he built.
How about I do this?
You can whoa.
I can take a picture and I can send it to my peeps at CC.
Okay. And you know, there's a little bit of setup.
Is it going to explode our camera?
I
if
don't.
I
I
do
hope not. Oh man, I hope not.
that? Is this even legal?
Yeah, Maya, I don't know. Can you do that?
No, yeah, I can do that. Here we go.
At any rate, a little bit of setup sometimes, you know. But he just go.
I used to
On
have
a
quite a
video.
few clamps and things that were holding that. I would have never taken a picture of that and shown you folks.
And what I really want is like a boom, so we can just put the
Yes.
phone anywhere. Because my best side is up here.
Big long gantry.
Yes.
But hey, that is my encouragement for you folks to. What channel? I should just send it to Dave. Dave can put it where he wants to put it.
There you go. Dave's in charge.
How about I just send it to Dave?
That works.
There.
Dave's got time.
Dave's got time.
Dave's got time. Kevin and I met, as long as that's still the last question. My chat doesn't always update. Kevin and I met, it'll be 7 years ago.
Yep.
I was looking for a dude.
In another state.
Yeah, well, I wasn't looking there to start with, but, looking around and going, oh, nope, not that one, not that one, not that one. I was ready to get into a relationship.
He'll do. He's not blind. Things like that.
And I met Kevin.
He'll do. I don't like the red hair, but he'll do.
Actually, I like the red hair. He's cute. I have some great pictures. One of these days, I'm going to put all my favorite pictures of Kevin someplace
I have
where
some
they can see
doofy
him.
look pictures that she just loves. And I think, no, I'm never going to look at that thing again.
Great.
But anyway. So then this lady shows up on my birthday, Thanksgiving, late, Sturgis, South Dakota. Never met the woman in person. She brought me dinner. I'm thinking to myself, God, I hope this works. Please, don't let her stab me into my sleep.
He's afraid I was going to cut him up in little pieces.
Do I smell jalapeno poppers?
It was bacon that did it.
And that was 7 years ago, folks.
Yep.
Had a short little hiatus.
What? How many years ago was that?
3.5.
Ouch. Ouch.
Okay, we gave Monique say hi.
What? 3.5?
Monique, say hi.
Oh, see, my chat doesn't. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Does Monique have a question, Dave?
Monique says hi. Hi, Monique.
I think
Ouch.
I've had some videos that I thought, man, this one is so cool. I always try to create some sort of my perspective, the beauty in the snow, or I try to capture the wind sometimes,
Yep.
and I try to capture the rain and the thunderstorms and the muddy road, or close up on my garden or something like that. I try to give folks an experience.
And here we are, so you might as
know.
well give them this experience.
So-
Have the opportunity to gather footage of storms brewing and moving, and the stuff that happens out here.
Yep.
Like every good homestead, you use what you got.
Right. So I was a lot of times, a lot of my videos have been finding beauty in things around, like sharks in the snowdrift.
I remember-
thought that was a video that was just going to go viral.
All right.
thought it was-
Nobody picked up the sharks. Sorry
No.
about that. No.
The walk down the driveway.
I got driving
crowd.
up it one day. He's taken out the window, slow video, and just the snowdrifts that were there. Upside the truck. Just the
Big.
curves and the pretty colors, the grades and the shades, and
Yeah.
it was beautiful.
And I was filming with a real nice, a good camera, and
Yep.
it was some videos just touched me when I watch them. I'm like, man, this is a really good one. And yeah, you get that little spike of views at the beginning.
You were way excited
nothing.
about the shark video.
Uh,
Yeah.
So some of the work you put in, and just that just didn't work.
Well, Dave remembers the sharks. Let's see. PG Nano says she made her husband meatloaf one night and he never left. Just moved right in after meatloaf. Right on.
I love meatloaf.
Farmer Brad says congrats on 2 years.
Thank you, Farmer Brad.
And he loved the drone.
The drone video was fun. Yeah, I think that's when Farmer Brad came around. I actually had comments on that video. We're like, dude, how'd you do that editing? Or
Is that the drone that fell on your head?
yeah,
Mm.
it was a VCR that I duct taped to a pole and stuck in the air. Can you guys hear that?
He picked
Okay.
pit bulls.
I don't know. Somebody said the bass was rattling in their house one live stream. Pit
Well,
bulls.
Bailey can snore, man. She's a good sleeper. She is.
So, yes.
All right, we got a good question.
What
new project are you most excited about? Oh, so many. What do you got? What new project are you most excited about? You want to talk about it?
I want to put an 800cc snowmobile engine in the four-wheeler frame.
Of course, that's it.
I want to go fast in a straight line.
I need some more bubble wrap.
For a short distance
I
with a
need
parachute.
big bubble wrap. We haven't got a parachute.
I might not need one. That must have been one heck of a meatloaf Thistledome said. I bet you it was. Some great go-kart vids for you, Kevin. Yes. Dave's been sending me in CC, private messaging. Cars and Cameras has a cool channel. There's another cool channel. They do these like the Barbie car 750cc build. You know, like who takes a plastic Barbie car and puts a 750cc motor in it? Guys like Dave and I.
So what is it you're gonna do with that snowmobile, you think?
Well, we're gonna get it started first, leave it in the frame, get it started, make sure that it's good to go, and then we're gonna analyze its fitment and potential candidate frames with wheels.
You put it on wheels?
I'm gonna put it in the four-wheeler frame.
Gonna put it on a four-wheeler.
Yeah, I've done some preliminary math, and I'm coming up to about a 98.37% certainty that it will go in the four-wheeler frame.
Right on. Tractor drags, Dave? We can't get a tractor that runs. Sorry. Nope.
My tractor goes. And I can't spill the beans either. Another running maybe could be tractor items that may be here in the future. Maybe not. Tractor drags.
North Star Prepsteader, what you got saying? I'm in the garden getting ready to plant some seed. Have my laptop out here watching us. Isn't that cool?
We're in the garden together with Kathy now.
There. That's
awesome.
Nice.
I was just checking. We got little carrot sprouts. We got leek sprouts. Still waiting for my potato experiment to come up. And if all goes well tomorrow and the next few days, we will be moving closer to a large field of potatoes.
I hope so.
So
we make great potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if our laptop would work out there. If you had your hotspot on your phone.
Yeah, of course it would.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, go out in the middle of the prairie if you want, really. Okay. As long as you had your phone and your laptop with you. We're not nearly as popular on Wednesday nights as we are on Tuesday nights.
That's all right, though. Well, they expect us on Tuesdays.
I think that's that regular scheduled program.
That prime time thing, right? Yep.
Because we got notifications and everything.
I didn't actually this time. Well, I did.
Oh, you did?
Right. No, I didn't get that notification this time.
Oh, I did. No. That was weird. Anyway, who's going to bring us chickens?
Chickens.
Or quail?
Nathan, I think, is going to bring us quail. I don't think Nathan's here.
No.
But I think he said it out loud in front of people.
Did he really?
I think so.
That's awesome. Maybe Nathan will come here and build a coop for you.
Well, Bob's here maybe, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Quail coop. I help.
Red Wigglers, Linda will double in population every 90 days based on how you're feeding them and how the health of your population is. A pound of worms also equals approximately 1,000 worms. So with your capsules, once you start seeing your capsules, I think the window is like 10 to 15 days once you start seeing the eggs. And each one of those is purportedly we pause. this live stream for sleeping.
Doggy action over here.
They're talking between 6 and a dozen new worms come out. So that's some good math from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. And actually, on one of my vermicomposting videos, I link an actual vermicomposting blog. So there's some information there too. And the most important part is the health of your population and what you're feeding it. So if you're feeding them and they're types of food, if they're eating it and processing it quickly, then you have a healthy population. If it's taking a while for them to process certain types of foods, kind of depends on what you feed them to. That's really how you can gauge your population and how healthy they will. The more you get, the more they eat, the more they process, the more
better you are.
the better you are.
Right on.
You know? Ordered chicks today.
I'm
I
jealous
saw
of
that.
chicks. Oh.
You know,
I would love to have some chickens. I hope this works style. Kevin says, "Hey, you want a rooster?" And I don't have.
in a text message.
Yeah, sends me a text. Hey, do you want a rooster? Not set up to have chickens, So yeah, I brought home a couple roosters and we penned them in back there. And then he was letting them in the shop. Yeah. And then, we were letting them in the camper. And then we had to dispatch the little red. So Big Red just runs around in the yard with the dogs and hangs out wherever he wants. And he's a good bird. He would be such a good daddy. I think Dave and I were talking a little bit the other day about starting with meat birds or egg birds.
Right. She's in charge of chickens.
I'm in charge of chickens. Oh my.
I'll help cut things and hammer nails and
Right on.
sweep
Well, I'm
stuff.
not there yet. I don't have a coop.
Right.
And he's supposed to make me this fabulous chicken tractor.
Trampoline parts.
Yep.
We're gonna call it. I don't know. Chickshaw 2.0 is Justin Rhodes' thing. So and it's not really gonna be a Chickshaw 2.0.
Right on.
It's gonna be a Trampa Chickshaw 3.0 turbo, probably. So
That'd be cool.
something.
Sam came. Sam went.
Sam came and went. Why, really?
I don't know. See, okay, yeah, the meat
farm
birds
malls.
are less work in the wintertime. So my thought on it is to start with meat birds,
Mm-hmm.
and dispatch them at a young-ish age and get a freezer full.
Farmer Brad says meat birds are less work in the winter, and that's probably where we would lean.
I would think, yeah. Oh, Sam's still here. Okay.
I don't know if I'd winter. It depends on what kind of infrastructure we have. If we would winter birds here, first year, I probably wouldn't gamble that. Maybe.
Right.
Hello, Sam. Kind of like a beef and
BG.
Yes. Hello from Long Island. How are you doing? Farmer Brad posted a cool chicken tractor thing the other day. Oh yeah, and I don't want the thing to be heavy either. So, kind of seeing what my trampoline parts I have and how I want to do it. I don't think I really want to be stuck to moving a thing a couple feet every day or every week. But then again, it all depends. I may build something like Dave has. He has a big run right built onto his coop in the hall. So. Ooh, first stuck to a predator. I see that. Ooh. Yeah, I was kind of guessing earlier when I did my video, guys, 5 or 6 o'clock. I wasn't really sure because I was going to have my tractor deal going down, so I didn't know if I was going to be done to come in at 5 o'clock. Just saying for the mad scientist. Thank you, Sam. Don't want to offend the Chickshaw people.
That's right. But Kevin can make something. It's just cool. Yeah.
We had to trap a possum in Lansing, Michigan. Uh, Interesting animal. It really is. Kind of an ugly thing, PG. What question do you have for me?
I don't have any
You don't have any
actually.
questions?
No, I need more questions.
Sam has some good info there.
Mhm.
Um, Body parts and things like that. The weather is finally clearing up for us, guys. Um, we've had a lot of moisture. The road is awful.
Muddy.
Um,
Gross.
it's really not muddy on the property until you get up towards the pond, and it's not too bad. The road dries up quickly.
It generally does.
There's a chance of rain today, but I don't think we have any more snow. We had a late May snow, couple snow, little snow events. Quite a few mornings that we ended up with a couple inches of snow.
Kevin is looking forward to the first stretch of days in a row that he doesn't have to cut firewood.
Yeah,
I mean, he really is. Oh, thing.
We've burned all the real firewood.
Yeah.
Now it's cleaning up and culling cruddy 2x4s and stuff like that. And
oh, that's a good question. Dave, you get so many points per question. I told you we're going to have to think of more than one. What is your desert island power tool? If you had just one power tool, what would it be?
what's easy?
It's easy. One power tool.
Are you allowed any accessories? Are you allowed the appropriate accessories for that power tool?
Stipulations on the question. What if? Well, I mean,
Yeah. What
if I were gonna say, okay, Kevin, I know, right? He is too. Wait, Sam. Yeah, but first, if say you're grounded, Kevin, I'm gonna take away all your toys, but you can have one because I want you to be productive. What tool would you keep?
The shopsmith.
See? Mm-hmm.
Well, I had the answer, but that's why I was laughing because that's exactly what I was thinking.
Why?
That's why I asked about accessories.
Why?
Is it a Mark V or a Mark 7? Does it have a Power Pro head or just a regular head? Does it have the planer attachment? Mortising kit, lathe chisels, Nova 3 chuck, things like that. Yes, shopsmith. That's my desert island power tool, Dave.
Shopsmith is the tool. Ouch.
With a Power Pro head.
Pokey Puff, you're poking me in the back. You are.
90s in Alabama. Oh, yes. I watched a video from Mr. Dan, and I watched a video from Coffee Chat with Bob this morning. He was saying they're having a little heat wave for spring in Georgia. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Somewhere in between the mid 90s. Oof. Accessories are legit. Okay. Shopsmith.
So there you go.
Talk about how you're at your home place, what it was like, etc.
Oh, it's one of my favorite stories. That's like
Is that a story or an answer to a question?
It's a story. It's an answer to a question, but it's in the story form.
I'd field it like yes.
Yes. It's a great answer. No.
Yes.
Let's see here. How did we end up here? So like when I met Kevin, he was living in Sturgis, South Dakota.
I don't know how she's going to tell this story.
And
so that's my disclaimer. I don't know
which is not far from here, about 80 miles from here. So yes, I would haul my hiney to go see this redhead in Sturgis, South Dakota. And it wasn't before, long that I was looking for a job over there. And we lived there for a couple years, year and a half.
Yeah.
Yep. And that wasn't working anymore. So he traded.
Well, that sounds weird.
Well, it wasn't. We got stuck. We called it the vortex of sucks. It was just things going around.
Things went down.
Yeah.
So we defected.
We did. We left. He actually had an inherited his father's.
Yeah.
You tell me that part, because I don't remember.
That's a whole nother story. But
Oh,
anyway,
come on now. Yes, it's
ended
part of
up
the story.
I inherited a race car of my dad's, and it
It was shaped like a shark. I can't remember what kind it was.
it
What was it?
was an '82 Trans Am, or no, '83 Trans Am.
Okay.
But it was tubbed. It was a Pro Street car, had full cage and big motor, and
He wanted to go fast in a very straight line for a very short period of time, yes, but it had like a gas leak and
a couple
or
of minor
something.
things.
Yeah.
And but
So-
it been a real fun car.
at any rate, you know, when we had a period of time there in Sturgis where we were like figuring out, okay, what's really important? What do we want to do with our lives? And and we thought, you know, what it would be like for us if we could do anything we wanted. And so we decided to go off grid.
Yes, and like 5 years ago, 2 days ago, you can check out a Facebook
Yeah.
page. I shared a memory of I was fixing our generator, and that's where we were off grid over there.
Right, so we did that for about 6 months. The situation wasn't perfect, so we wintered in Michigan. And then after a while came back to Wyoming and hung out for a while, and then found this place, which was it's in the middle of nowhere. It's at the end of the end of the end of the end of the road. And
Can I come
Hi.
back?
we said it's daddy.
Can I come back?
Maybe.
You're-
Nora's gonna take over. Hi.
You're on YouTube
Hi.
TV.
And can I have a kiss? Can I have kisses? No. Can I please have a kisses? Please can I have a kisses? No, she's not a kisser, this one.
See,
It has to be her idea.
you can move your big butt.
Fits daddy. Yikes. Don't spill the Pepsi.
Yeah. What you got?
Go sit with daddy.
We're telling a story.
I know I'm
What's that?
trying. So anyway, old friend of the family had the property. There's this trailer sitting here. Old Detroiter trailer sitting here. Nobody wanted the place. And it was like laying on the ground. And
No wheels, no axles.
nothing out here.
I take that back. Yeah, axles. But frame sitting on the ground. Axles actually buried. What do you do? Cody, your son and I made trips out here that summer quite a bit. While we were living in a camper over on another piece of property. Out here with kitchen spoons and a 30-ton hydraulic bottle jack and cement blocks and sticks of wood, and gradually got it off the ground, relatively level. No professional peers or
No.
it's just use what we had, which was on the property to get it.
At one point, somebody came out here when we weren't looking and took stuff.
Yeah, we actually
Post hole diggers or something like that, wasn't it?
some garden tools and stuff
Yep.
like that.
So, it was it's an older trailer. As we call it, the Taj Ma trailer. It's a work in progress, has
Yes.
been, and we came in and had to clean it out to start with to make it livable. Had to gut the kitchen completely and rebuild it because it wasn't a feasible kitchen. I mean, like what do you call it with the doohickeys, the knobby things? Tell them what that is. The electrical panel.
It was
thing.
actually a 4-gang fuse panel that powered the whole trailer. Little screw-in fuses, but it was only 4-gang.
And it was under the kitchen sink. Like, that's the perfect place for this. It's like, that's
Electricity,
great. And water. So
makes
that
sense, right?
the whole that part of the whole house is just gone.
So we cut. Well, yeah, we cut a hole in the house right here behind us, which is where this would be a little trailer wall. It's only a 10 by 50.
Yeah.
And then I built that.
Pause
addition.
that for just a second. Hold that thought. Yes, this is normal for Nora. This is why she's called the dragon dog. She has a ridge. She's not a ridge back. It's like a cowlick. It's just permanent thing. She's just got a big old cowlick. She's Nora the dragon dog, the ridge back.
You should see her when she
Dragon.
gets mad. Boy.
Oh yeah, it really
That
pushed
ridge
in.
goes all the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
And then a quickie, real quick, then we'll go back to that story.
Your power
If I
tool?
had a desert island power tool, what would it be? Look, the extent of my knowledge is an electric drill. Okay, something like a cordless, a screwdriver. Will help me. Yeah, I can run that. That's about the size. Now look, and I have had a couple of training sessions on the miter saw,
Yes.
which cool. Okay, I can cut pieces of like firewood apart and stuff. Okay, I'm not talking accurate. I'm talking safety first here.
Yeah.
But I've had some of those. But if I were gonna have any tool,
But she wants to
it's
build
a
a
power
cutting board
tool.
actually. So
I do want
I'm
to do
working her
that.
into the
Yeah,
shop to.
but my knowledge pretty much, my comfort level really is like the power screwdriver thing.
Sure.
But anyway, okay, so back to that story.
Are we back to that story?
Yeah, back to the story.
We have to tell the whole story.
Let's keep going with the story.
Well, the trailer almost fell on us.
Yeah, their little heads were underneath it like big watermelons.
Yeah.
Little watermelons.
Should have seen Cody's face and my face when we looked at each other's face. When
shifting happens.
It shifted. We
eyes at work.
One jack, we can't lift up the entire thing all at once, so we have to lift up a little bit, shim it. Your big head's in the way. And keep working our way around and around and around and come around to the one side, and this is all just a sand property, really. There's no foundation, no nothing. We had come out here consecutive days, and we think we had a couple rainstorms and it settled a little bit, so some of our blocking had settled a little bit. We start jacking up on the one corner, and the back corner of the trailer shifted about 4 inches to the east, and Cody and I, well, we don't really, just our torsos were up under there, but we took a couple deep breaths and yeah, it was real scary. So then we started screwing things to the trailer so it didn't move.
Yep. I figure if nothing else, the kitchen will hold it down.
Yeah.
I live in Wyoming. I've seen trailers roll over in the wind, and so the more things you attach to it, the less likely that is gonna happen. We need a dome though.
Big dome over everything. Okay.
And it's a work in progress,
Oh, Kathy, I just checked my strawberries. They are on the outside of our greenhouse, but
there's not a grace.
I counted them, and I have 14 plants. They didn't winter awesome, but I actually have more than I started with last spring. The prior winter took out probably 15 plants, and I only started last spring with like 3. So I've maintained up to 14 now, but I don't have any blossoms. I didn't check today. Yesterday I didn't have any. So everything is greening up and they're getting hardy. So I would imagine any time. So I'm excited. Nona Grace showed up. That's awesome. She commented on my video today. That was pretty cool. Thank you, Nona, for coming by. Dave says vortex sucks.
Yep.
How far behind am I? There you go. Get out. Yep.
How far?
Move. Let your butt down. No.
Don't hurt me.
No, please.
I don't want to get down.
Thank you. There. You come out.
Stop.
This is Nora's brother.
Come here, Nora Cakes. Yes. Birth brother, like litter mate brother. Oh. Okay. Yes.
This is our family, guys.
This is it.
Kids. Yes, we have kids, not us. I mean, yes,
these are my fur babies.
But
yes.
Not us.
Not us. No.
Wait.
Well, it hasn't been that long, and I'm done with that.
Yeah, we never.
He's got 2 sons.
Yes.
Redheaded boys. I live in Michigan.
Go figure.
I have a son, and you don't know this about me. I birthed Sasquatch. Just okay. My boy is tall and fuzzy naturally.
He looks like Andrew the Bearded
He
Giant.
kind of does. I would love for them to both be here at the same time. We'd have so much fun.
Yep.
Put him in orange jumpsuits and walk around town.
No.
Yep. Truly. There was a point when I had to tell that child, look, man, you're on your own for shoes from now on, because all I have is duct tape. I can't afford shoes that size anymore. That's the way it went.
Andrew may be our son.
No.
Not our son.
My son is Cody. Sasquatch.
Oh, Nona Grace has a son with red hair. That's awesome.
like redheads.
Yeah, I'm tired of hanging on to a dream, guys.
The beard is
The-
on fleek, okay?
They don't know what that means, and I think you're too old to say that.
I said it. My niece would be so proud of me. I'm just saying, because that's where I go to find out what that stuff means, right?
And it does count, Sam. Actually, I thought I was going to ask you at one point. I can't remember which video. It doesn't really matter either. But I get hints of red hues in your hair or in your beard every once in a while. I was like, I wonder if he was a redhead or is a redhead.
Sometimes you don't recognize a
Nope.
redhead when you see one, right?
Nope.
Yeah. But there's been talk here about, I mean, the beard is award winning.
And iconic.
Absolutely. I mean, people just flat out, wow, nice beard, man. Okay. Seriously, I've seen
It's
it
really
happen.
not that nice. It's
Sometimes
okay.
it happens. But he's talking about shaving the dome.
Yeah, all of it up top.
Which I know you
Getting
guys
rid
can
of
see the
my
ponytail.
thinning ponytail.
It is getting a little bit thin.
Tired of
I
hanging on to a dream.
have a little bit of, I'm a girl, okay? So I have a little bit of I'm fond of the red hair, okay? And when he has it like not in a ponytail, he brushes it down.
Anyway,
So
did
cute.
you know that roughly 4% of the world's population are redheads? 4%.
Do you know redheads have a day of their very own?
Let that process. 4% of the world's population, and it's actually going down. So, yes,
It's because they're frail things.
we are frail,
They are.
but very.
Can't stick them in the sun. Can't dress them in red.
We do have ninja-like qualities, though.
Sometimes ginger-like qualities, yeah. Actually, I did catch a fly yesterday. It was a bare hand.
No chopsticks. But anyway. But actually, the United States population is closer to 8%.
Is that right?
That is weird. I've seen a lot of different colored hair. My dad ended up really going almost completely blonde, not a gray, but almost a blonde on his head. Really interesting, but he was never as much of a redhead as I was from the pictures I've seen, older pictures of him.
I'm liable to get blue at some point. My grandmother was a blue-haired old woman. If that could happen.
That's funny. It's awesome, though.
I'm gonna go blue. Actually, when I turned 50, I'd like very much to dye my hair lilac.
How much more do you want to tell about the story?
The moving in here story?
Yeah, where were we?
Well, that's basically where we were. We were, what, 3.5 years ago? About that, isn't it? It's close to it. We need to tell more of that story. We've got time.
So we got it jacked up. We brought power in here to the property.
Yep. To run the tools to build the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because I needed water. And you have to haul water in, so we had to figure out how to do all that.
Yep.
And so we got, did we have a cistern?
No,
we had
with
the one in the trailer.
Not until I came back from my vacation.
That's right. Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yes. All you and Cody used was the truck trailer.
With the tank in it, right?
So,
okay, so we started with one tank.
One tank, 250 gallons. So we run 5-6 days, go to town, get water.
You hope, yep.
It was rough on them in the wintertime because once you unhook your tank from your supply line at the house, you go to town, come back, there's a good possibility your valve freezes on the supply tank and your hose also possibly
we've
your
had
supply
so many
freezes.
frozen pipes. That first winter, we moved in here in November. By Thanksgiving, we moved in mid-November, and by Thanksgiving, it was like Groundhog's Day with the frozen pipes and the frozen everything. It got so cold right away, and there was no way to. We only used electric heaters, space heaters that year.
Right.
That was our only heat source out here, and it was a rough winter. It was cold and it was frozen, and yeah, it's hard to get water, but you don't use much when it's frozen. I really don't. When it's frozen most days, you just don't use much of it.
Right.
And then 2 months in, you went to jail. Yeah, this is where we had the pause in our relationship. Kevin used to be a drinker.
Fast forward, there's another story there.
Well, he went to jail, then he went to rehab, then he came back.
Right.
And then, so there's a new question. Do you guys plan to stay there long term? What are your goals or plans in general?
Doubling up the question. Whoa,
question.
almost there's some contingencies in there.
Long term plans. I mean, I could see this being the place where I stay forever. I want roots. I want a garden.
Yep.
Okay. It depends, how this goes. If I could live any place in the whole entire world, it would be in a house. It doesn't have to be a big house. On a lake, someplace where I can hear water through my bedroom window and see it when I get up in the morning, and it's right there. But
she doesn't like the current situation. I just have a garden hose trickling into a pail right now. I was doing the best I can. I'm not very chivalrous or romantic, but
that's a good idea, though. I wonder if that'd work. Anyway,
I want to answer that kind of too.
Okay.
I think we'll always own this property.
Right.
Once we start owning it, we've talked to the current. Well, it's kind of.
We rent it right now.
Yeah, it's contract for deed basically, but somebody holds that contract.
Yep.
But we've communicated with them, and they actually are willing to re-contract it in our names.
Yep.
So that's really exciting. I'll probably always own it, but I don't think I would want to winter every single year for
ever.
There
might come a winter where it's just like.
I would really like to be Self-Reliant Roadshow winter guy down in
Season
Florida.
3?
Yeah, season 3.
Van life.
Hashtag van life.
Right?
I would love that.
I think that would be fun. See, that coincides with Kevin getting off probation. So you guys really get the full story when you come to the live streams, I'm telling you. Probation is part of our life. Kevin has been sober for 3.5 years. I am so proud of him. And
this live stream powered by Mountain Dew.
People's responses to Kevin was in jail. Okay, that's the stuff that makes him afraid because it is really real, but he had a problem drinking, and so needs to be not part of his life, but probation is now part of his life for another probably couple years. So when probation ends, then we could look at hashtag van life. Kevin park his van in my driveway. Oh, absolutely. I think it'd be a whole lot of fun. There's one of the things that we have planned for Bob is Kevin and Bob go on a recon mission.
Oh, you're gonna spill it.
I know.
But we could though.
We're
leading up. We gotta create some.
Yeah. Tell them. There's
a rescue mission.
Yes.
There's this vehicle that I worked for it. And did some work and some trading, and it is a 1986 GMC 3/4 ton diesel automatic transmission factory camper. So it's a van, but it's a conversion van, but it's a factory camper. So StarCraft, you see a lot of StarCraft on. So say what? They're giving me crap. I must be Mothra.
Oh, I think Bob's Godzilla.
Bob's Godzilla?
Bob's Godzilla.
So anyway, Bob and I are going to go rescue that. I'm going to bring it back here. Give her an oil change, put a new starter on it, spray some, put some little Christmas trees on the mirror and things like that. And we are going to
Make it nice, and
Make
in a
it
couple of
nice,
years,
and hopefully we can be on season 3 of the South
that'll
Carolina
be
Road
our
Show. Get to go see Dave and
yes.
Sam and Robert and Coday down in Pennsylvania, maybe everywhere on the East Coast, and we get to Florida.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Did Bob show up?
Yes. Is this live?
Yes.
Yes.
I just told an awesome story too.
Yeah. The Bob excitement story. Yeah, I spilled the beans.
Told everybody how I went to
Hashtag
prison.
fan life. Yeah, I told him that. No, you didn't.
It was the mule's fault.
Bob, no, you're not confused. We tried to live stream yesterday,
Regularly
and
scheduled
YouTube
program,
failed is completely. So we decided to go again today because it was a good live. It was a Q&A celebrating 2-year anniversary of YouTube.
So yes, who's on first? So who was what? Who's who?
Who's who?
Yeah, well, Bob probably wants to know if why he's going up against me.
What? Yeah, you know, how is that? What was it? Was that Sam or was that Dave? Dave, excited about Bob versus Kevin, Godzilla versus Mothra. I don't know, but I was telling Kevin earlier today. I said it has clicked in my head that here in just a few weeks, less probably, Bob and Mrs. Bob will be here, and there's so many conversations that I am excited about. You know.
Bob's still asking, is it Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday?
No, it's Wednesday, Tuesday. Bob.
It's Wednesday.
Am I Godzilla or Mothra?
I think you're Mothra.
Who won? So anyway,
we have to stay for a while because Bob just got here.
Regularly scheduled program, but if it was, oh man, never mind. But anyway, yes, going for hour 2. Thanks, Bob.
Hey, all right, Bob. We've got more to do. I mean, if anybody has more questions, in fact, did we completely answer the last one?
I don't know if we did.
I don't think we did. Wow. No. Sometimes we get a little squirrel. It was a good question. It was a 2-parter.
It was Sam's 2-parter.
Where did it go? Oh, do you plan on staying there in the long term? And yes, so we kind of answered that one. We'd like very much to own this outright and keep it, maybe not the place that I live all winter, every winter for the rest of my natural life. Yeah, because winter is hard out here. Now, it's not as hard as if I don't have to leave the place in the middle of winter time, but you know, that can be challenging. So the other part of that question was, what are your goals or plans in general? 2. Okay. And then I missed some stuff, but we'll go back. Our goals and plans in general.
Goals and plans in general. I think I have too many unused tools in my shop. My shop is too small. I like small maker spaces to be ergo and all that, and it works out really good what I have now.
But you need some expansion.
I have to have some expansion. So we're blowing out my pallet structure, and that's what I need first, because I'm generating revenue for the channel and the homestead. Not for the channel, but generating revenue. Well, yeah, I guess it would, because if I make good making sawdust videos, I get revenue. Anyway, I need to make revenue for the homestead, so I need to make sawdust. So I need more room. I need to be more efficient in my shop and less earth. I need to use that tool so I can have to clean that crap off right there so I can use this tool.
It's been an exercise in cleaning the shop. That's what I hear him say on a fussy basis is, I gotta clean it before I can use it. And which is actually taking a project that's in process and putting it away so I can use that area right there. So rock on with guys with small maker spaces, but I got too much stuff. Right. And yes, Bob, exactly. He says, I have some lumber for you. And Kevin says, absolutely have to have a place to put the lumber. Yeah. Okay, so a lean-to or something, right?
Well, it'll be all enclosed, of course.
All together, okay.
Open from the inside of the shop, but closed off, so it's not necessarily heated all the time.
Kevin has expressed the possibility of me getting a dome is nil. So, in lieu of that,
In lieu of a dome covering everything.
everything. Yeah.
Uh,
Shop bigger, some covered storage for wood and stuff, right?
and we have, well, I got a million things.
Million things.
Yeah, there's a lot of priority there. I think everything's a priority, really. Systems are priorities.
Can't
But,
have everything as a priority.
House leaks a little bit.
The roof leaks. Yep, it does. Like a sieve. But our latest solution to this, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get real with y'all here.
Thanks.
Absolutely. When Kevin was on his vacation, as he said, the roof would leak. And so it would leak onto my kitchen counters and it would leak on my head when I was sitting here on the couch. So not being in a position to where I could actually fix the roof, okay.
Right.
I would hang up plastic bags on nails and screws and stuff that are already in the parts, and it would catch the water. And that actually really worked until the cat got involved, and then it didn't work anymore. But there's this section of the kitchen, and it's the consistent leaker. I mean, there are a few other spots that have popped up lately with the rainy season. But it was actually my idea. I said, we do rain gutters on the outside. Okay, for water catchment, it'll be all right. So I'm like, well, can't we put like a rain gutter in the house to catch the leaks as it comes through? At least my stuff's not all getting wet, right? So, and we tried sealing and all kinds of stuff, but it leaks. It's an old trailer. And so he said, that's not a bad idea. And so we put up this plastic that works as a gutter, and the water goes where we want it to. It's great.
You see, part of that is the house, the trailer house. Really, we needed to create a domicile. It needed to create a place
and it
to
is home.
live, and it is home, totally. But so it was never permanent, really. So again, sand foundation. The house is separating from our addition, and it's just kind of it's interesting. Hi, micro farm starter. Hello, Jim. Yeah, flex seal's been done, but you just really can't do anything about it other than maybe some brain power. Bob's going to help us.
Bob's going to help with that and see what we can do. Yeah, absolutely.
Needs to be done.
With the stuff that we have around, what can we accomplish with it?
Because a lot of that is, I explained it the other day about having a million different directions to go. A lot of projects can't be completed because you don't have enough stuff. A lot of things are based on finances, of course. So you can't just lay out that $20 part for that to fix that, because maybe you really need that $20 to go another place. So the balance in priorities and what projects get done when is almost really kind of hard with limited finances. So I think props go out to us for really starting a homestead from scratch, from nothing.
Does,
we didn't. No offense to people that have 10 grand in their pockets to start a homestead, or 100 grand in their pockets to start a homestead. No offense there. But we had literally.
We did it a little differently than they say you should start. But so Sam says, sounds like you guys are determined to fight and stay, though, right? Not giving up. Yeah. Well, one day I was walking down the one step that is between the living room and the kitchen, and I thought, that's it. Tired. Quit. And then by the time I'd stepped in the kitchen, it was over with. So moments do happen. Sometimes this is challenging.
Yeah. I think I blurted out the other day in some sort of Tourette's-like moment, I don't want to cut firewood every day for my existence. What 3 months in Wyoming does it not snow?
When the lilacs are out.
So yeah, there are moments.
Oh, yes.
Yes, modern day pioneers.
Indeed.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, there was
Hmm.
nothing in our pockets when we showed up, and what we had was that was here.
Right.
You can look at the Google Earth image, and that shows exactly what was here. Dave has
Shows
that,
it.
but don't share that. We'll share that in CC.
Right on.
Um, but yeah,
Takes a long time to make a tree, though. But anyway,
I didn't need
yes,
a
you
wood
know,
splitter, but I need a tree.
some dust. Thanks, Jim.
You know.
Yep. Oh, it's Ann and Andy. Yeah, Andy's Tennessee life. That's it.
Hey, Andy is here. Andy's here. That's awesome. I'm just glad you stopped by, Andy. You're rocking. I saw your garden. You're rocking your pepper plants, dude.
Right.
Andy's down there. Oh,
Somebody always sees the sword. Yeah. Anyway, yes.
it's in case for zombies.
In some cases, zombies, and because I live in the middle of nowhere, and I went to an active shooter training once that they put on my local police department because I was working at a convenience store that's right on the interstate, and it seemed like a good idea. And one of the things I learned is that the police will tell you, "Don't wait for us. Save yourself." So yeah, that's my save myself.
Yep.
I just wanted to add something to that a little bit before we move on to the next. I think about being prepared. I don't really believe that zombies are coming, but I think that it's possible that in our lifetime, the world as we know it will change somehow. And perhaps
Yes.
the people that are then in charge are, I'm not their type. I don't know. So being prepared for a lack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have all the skills. I don't have all the knowledge, but boy, do I have an attitude.
Sure.
All right. Like zombie proof attitude. Totally. I won't be sitting and crying in a corner about it. We'll be figuring out what can we do with what we have where we are right now.
I explain a lot of how I approach certain situations, stressful situations, emergency type situations. Oh, we just blew a tire on a truck. Bam, what do we do now?
Drive
I go
slow.
tactical. I analyze,
Yep.
get my information, know my facts, make a decision. Tactical. Make a decision. Don't waffle around. So I think we are creating our own zombie-proof apocalypse. Um, and I also think as the homestead and the YouTube goes, what maybe is unique about me, I look around at this piece of property and think that that is all the resources I have ever in the whole wide world. How would I make something? How would I survive? If I don't have any power, how would I get that? If I don't have any water, how would I get that? Things like that. So I almost, in a way, um, I'm not going to get my prepper card anytime soon by level of canned goods that I have, but working towards that. So um, I think execution, and I think being able to analyze and assess what you have on your property, what resources you do have available. And cash could be resources, but silver could be resources. Bullets could be resources. Canned goods, salsa could be resources.
Mm-hmm.
So, and how you use that and also interact with your community to not everybody can have every resource.
Right.
So by building community, you can share resources. Whether, well, interesting YouTube, we are sharing our resources with each other. We know nothing about quail, but I know there's a guy
I
that,
know a guy.
so that is sharing your resources.
Right.
Hey, Bob is here, Montclair
Stay
Farm. That's
here.
super cool. Hey, Bob. Yeah, we didn't send out any notifications, Bob. We were supposed to do this last night, and YouTube didn't like us for some reason.
Didn't like us.
So we were gonna try it again. We were gonna just basically Q&A everything. We went over an hour. We have two family homestead here. That's super cool. Hi, Daryl and Sherry. Grace is still rocking it. Andy showed up. We need two more questions, guys.
Two more? You ready to do two more
We
questions?
need two. No two-parters, Sam.
Sam asked a question.
Maybe Bob needs to answer the question.
For anyone who wants to
more.
help, how is the best way to help you guys achieve your goals? Honestly, if anybody has got some small piles of cash laying around that I need, feel free. I mean, really. I mean, there's just all kinds of things that finances, stacks of cash
I am an excellent
would
stacker.
solve.
But
no, yeah.
Jim said something about he has some extra dust in his pocket.
I would take him. Bring it on.
It's been known to happen. I glue little pieces of sawdust together to create, oh yeah, the world's tiniest 5 species.
It's
and
impressive.
Cutting board.
We're gonna get keychain stuff for it.
Actually, the keychain stuff's on a slow boat from China right now.
It's coming. That's right. It's slow boat from China.
But you notice I didn't say the tiniest end cutting board because Nathan Sampson actually built the tiniest end cutting board.
5 species.
When mine was 5.
This is impressive.
And his was impressive.
It's impressive. Here's an important question. Sulfur-Light Roach. Bob is tired, I think. Bob wants to sit on the couch and watch Harry Potter. And absolutely, if you want to, we sure can. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We get to still
watch Harry Potter.
Of course.
If you want to. If seriously, guys, if someone wants to bless you, how can they? That's hard. Okay.
I know it, right?
Right. I mean, I don't know.
Hi, bub. I'll probably just make you mad.
Just bail out on me there.
My Amazon wish list has nothing but sandpaper on it.
It's true. Heidi's seen it.
Yes, I have a PayPal, and our snail mail is on our about page. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for you to feel. I was. I'm nervous and again.
So now you're making them sweat, Sam. And tell you why.
And I don't know why.
Because it's hard. Money is a hard topic for anybody. To be able to look you guys in the eyes. Is that your eyes? Look at me. Okay. And say, I don't always have enough money. And we've run across so many situations here where we're stopped by, I don't have any money for that. And money causes emotions. And you're making Kevin flush here. And I think it's a shame thing. I do. I really think it's a shame thing. But, us here, we're all about being authentic and vulnerable. And so we can talk about this. Being in need can make you feel icky, right?
Agonized.
Sure. Not that we're in need necessarily. But I don't know how to, what else to say there?
Well, we've made it this far with so little to make this kind of progress already. I by no means would want to be, I would not want ever to use a phrase that's may not even fit. Kick a gift horse in the mouth. I wouldn't. But I'm a product of my mother and my father too. So,
what beliefs did they give you?
They were private people. Probably didn't. We grew up pretty poor. There was a major turning point in our lives when I was about 7 years old. We went from financial okay to mom and dad crying in the kitchen. We are not okay, and young kids did not know that. How to process that. So it was a big change, and so every dollar that was worked for was earned, and I don't know. We always gave back to others and things like that.
Sure, yeah.
We always were
pay it forward is the attitude around here.
But and I've always, I don't even know how to keep going with that. So anyway,
right.
I've actually anguished over that recently. Yeah.
Here's a good one. Let's take a field of the question. It wasn't in caps, but I'm gonna take it. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite.
Yeah.
My.
Well, I assume she was asking
Ooh,
both of us. Do you have a favorite movie of all time?
I do.
What is it? Because he's seen 12. Okay. Maybe more.
More than 12.
Not many more.
Oh, really? Can I do just like top 5? Because I could rattle off 5.
Okay, do top
quick.
5. Okay, good. Do top 5.
Green Mile, Castaway,
Right. He likes
Forrest
Tom
Gump.
Hanks.
Obviously, I'm a Tom Hanks fan. Rango,
Because he's seen it.
because I've seen it,
Mm-hmm.
and the one with the dude.
The dude.
Yeah, the dude.
The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, the Big
All
Lebowski.
right on. Which is the last movie that you watched, right?
Which is actually, I think, sitting right here.
It's on the top even, yep. Do I have a favorite movie?
Do you have a favorite movie?
Probably couldn't have just one, no. I like all kinds of movies.
That was awesome. Somebody segued from the whole
Segue, I picked it out. But,
thanks for stopping by, Andy. That's awesome. You brought your friend Bub with you. Two Mules for Sister Sarah. Excellent Eastwood movie. Excellent. What else did we have? No.
Dude.
We always do, Bob. I do all the time. Mountain Crest Farm, keep them in his prayers.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love your coffee chats, Bob. Nice, and Bob wouldn't beep. It was kind of needed. It was good.
Right on.
Yes, it was.
Which way do you put the TP on the holder? The correct way to put TP on the holder is always going to be over the top.
Why?
Because that's the way it is. However, we don't have a holder in our bathroom. So it just sits on the sink.
Sits right there in the sink.
Solves that.
Well, that was an excellent question. Who asked that?
That would be Sam there asking. I think he's
Sam's not on.
Oh, banana and PB or banana and mayo.
Ooh.
No, he's
What's wrong with you?
Squishy. I don't think he likes that texture. Banana and peanut butter and banana sandwich. Had you ever had heard of a peanut butter and banana sandwich before me?
Well, that would be good, yes, but mayo, I think that's just...
Okay, so you're down with a peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do Elvis a little bit? Give me a peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Oh, man, give me another jelly donut. Is that good?
Peanut butter and banana sandwich has been in my family for years, okay? So also peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich. Now the mayonnaise thing freaks him out.
I like
but it's
chunky
really a
peanut butter.
good combination. It really is.
Yeah.
I like mine smooth.
She likes smooth. I like crunchy. Okay, never mind.
It's just a pile of dogs over there.
We actually would mix some melted butter with a dollop of mayonnaise and spread that on a grilled cheese sandwich for the goldeny fried side. That was actually really good.
The weirdest thing I have ever heard anybody do with peanut butter was peanut butter and tuna fish. And I'm just like, no, I don't think I can get there. She's like, it's great. I'm like, I just don't think I can get there.
Jim says the dogs are sore.
Yeah, they do.
We know. You got to turn down your bass.
Yep.
So your house doesn't rattle.
So it doesn't shake, yeah.
Funny. Grape jam and cheese sandwich, Nona Grace.
That might be right.
That might be all right, actually. There's some weird stuff.
Pizza toppings. Pizza, 3 toppings.
3 toppings. Pepperoni, mushroom,
Sam's all food stuff,
onion.
right? What?
Pepperoni, mushroom, onion.
Pepperoni, mushroom, onion. That's old time, yeah. I like pizza with like all. No, Kevin's a meat guy too, because I think he would actually ask for meat.
Yes.
Okay. But I think.
But we live together, so I have to go meat. I like vegetables.
I like olives.
I'll eat them.
And mushrooms and onions and.
Nathan's here.
Hey, Nathan.
Dave has to go because he's eating. That's cool.
Because Sam made him hungry.
You do need more than three toppings.
I would be interesting. Have you ever interested? Have you ever had anchovies on pizza?
No,
Would you?
probably.
I would try it. I don't know any place that they have anchovies to put on pizza.
Have you ever had a sauceless pizza?
No sauce whatsoever.
No sauce.
Just cheese?
Yeah.
Toppings?
Toppings.
No.
Try it.
Do you remember that place we stopped in somewhere between here and Michigan? They had that deep dish.
Yes, we were actually
Where
in
was
Iowa.
it?
We were
I knew
in,
you'd know.
just this side of Sioux City, Iowa.
Yes. There's a
Yep.
restaurant, and they will deliver it to your hotel, and it's this deep dish pizza, right?
It was a pie.
It's a pie.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you think you're going to eat some, and you have one, and you pass out.
yeah.
And it was huge. That was awesome.
Have some white sauce pieces. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I like some white sauce
yep.
pizza. And Kevin is a redhead, so he does have some sensitivity to tomatoes.
But I'm actually on, urban lore on, on the streets here in the town of 492. I'm kind of a tomato farmer.
He likes tomatoes.
Which is almost like a paradox.
Tomato farmer?
Yeah. Well, no. The fact that I have a
sensitivity to
to
too much
tomatoes.
tomato stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the guy that's allergic to bees. It's a beekeeper.
Sure.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Not even a close relation, is it? You're probably laughing. Somebody might be laughing.
Okay.
I don't really like tea
Sweet
at
tea.
all.
See, he's not a tea drinker. I got people in Oklahoma. I'm saying sweet tea all the way. Sweet tea. So yeah, it's a redhead thing. Yes, they're fragile.
Bob's gonna bail. We will be with you soon, there, Bobo.
Can't wait, Bob.
And what time is it? 6:23. Actually, we were by Godzilla.
By Godzilla.
So it wasn't a Godzilla versus Mothra. It was like
teaming up with
WWF
Mothra.
Teaming up, like
so,
we were tag team.
Bobzilla and the Kevin Mothra are gonna get together and basically help us, I think, with our long-term plans. Say, okay, this is feasible.
Yep.
This is what you need to do. That. This is what you got to do there. That's mine.
Okay.
We can get you advanced in a couple of areas, and it's going to be amazing.
Sure.
It really is.
Absolutely. Anything, just anything that happens. I'm already excited. Bob has a couple sticks of lumber in his trailer for me that he's brought all the way from Wisconsin, halfway across the country, in kind of a not straight line. He went down that way first to bring me some lumber, and that is amazing. I am super excited about that. If that is all, the only thing that happens, I'd be geeked.
I mean, it could be fun. We could just have some fun with Bob.
Anything else is a level up.
If he wants to take the bus to Devil's Tower, Wyoming, because tourists,
Oh yeah,
you know,
there's a couple there.
you go tooling around the countryside and go get a van, you know. Wasn't there something else that I was going to send Bob to go do with you because I don't want to do it?
There was something I can't remember.
Oh, maybe it's the trellises.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make some of the bramble trellises.
Oh,
Totally.
maybe it was not trellises. Things.
Oh, I don't know how we're gonna get. We can get those trusses though.
Trusses. That's it.
I have to find a guy with a trailer.
Right. I bet we could do it though.
Jim has an awesome pizza.
That's a good pizza.
It's more like a pie.
That's got a lot of toppings. Okay, so my last job, I was cooking in a local restaurant, and they make pizza there. Okay, the place that I worked before that has pizza too. One of the things about pizza, especially if you're ordering pizza out, okay,
right.
If you're making it yourself, do you? But when you order pizza and there's 15 pounds of stuff on it, it may not cook properly. Just saying.
Right.
Struggles. Oh yeah. You get somebody that wants everything on it and double cheese. It's like, okay, when it's going to take a half an hour and the crust is liable to be a little bit crispy and you're going to get it all good and ushy there. So,
There might be some, yep, there's some science there.
mm-hmm. Might have to make a cheese pizza.
Bob wants to know if the bus can make it up Pikes Peak. You know what Pikes Peak is?
Pikes Peak. Oh, where is that?
It's in
Bob wants to
Colorado.
know.
Uh,
The other Bob. Okay. Can a bus make it up Pikes Peak? Where is it? Colorado?
it's in Colorado. I'm not exactly
I've
sure.
been there once. Boy, if it was
Actually,
like Needles Highway type stuff,
yeah, there's actually a race up Pikes Peak every year. Cars,
gravel
motorcycles, and
last
stuff
time.
like that.
Amanda, light of my life. Hi, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
We were just doing Q&A,
Yeah,
so
we were waiting for you to get here to ask a question.
we did some stuff. We did some stuff. We probably ready for another question. You said how many more?
Oh, he already blew the two. Yeah, he was giving us easy ones.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sam's hungry, so he's just asking us food questions.
Yep.
But boy, we talked about all kinds of good stuff tonight.
We did.
Ooh,
We
you don't
actually
miss
went on-
anything when you come to live streams.
If
I was gonna say, yeah, if tourists are getting up it,
right.
right? Okay.
I don't know if I drive up Pikes Peak. I'm kind of sensitive with heights.
Me too. Actually, there are places in Wyoming I probably don't want to go really
Yeah.
either. Like those curvy, windy. I'm from Casper. Casper has Casper Mountain. Casper Mountain has, if you look at it, there's this road that you could see on the front side of it. And it starts up here and then it goes like this.
Really?
Yeah. And it peels off that way. And it's like curvy. Ooh. Slow. Everybody's brakes smell like brakes when they get down it. Everybody.
Oh, yeah. What are we both doing tomorrow?
Oh, the day in the life. Tomorrow is Thursday. Nothing matters. Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, you got a guy coming about a tractor.
I'm putting a tractor on a trailer tomorrow.
That's what you're doing tomorrow.
And then I'm also, I want to tackle my garden beds for the greenhouse. I have 2 more beds I want to build and get some direct sow things in the ground there. I've already transferred 1 flat out, just sitting on a rack out there in the greenhouse. And I want to germinate some more tomatoes and peppers. That's what I want to do. I'm probably actually going to make an easy video. In today's earlier video, I explained a little bit of my program woes. My computer's not the problem, other than we got some Windows 7 action. Windows 7 is not really communicating well or playing nicely on the playground with Shotcut, my video editing software that I've become accustomed to. And I've explored some other video editing options. They're just not going to happen right now. So I'm going to be going phone editing, and I've promised a few folks some editing videos.
About how you're editing on your phone?
Yes, exactly. I'm going to start working on one of them tonight.
He's actually a really good teacher, too.
I'm very enthusiastic, too.
He's very enthusiastic, yes. What else are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow...
That's an awesome question.
It's going to be more of the same. I'm working on putting together workbooklets for my coaching gig so that I have something to offer people. Workbooklets about doing the wheel of life and finding your values and giving your life a whole rehab thing. And what else am I doing tomorrow? As always, dishes and laundry.
Yep. Trinity, shoot off. Our pepper pushers.
Favorite tomato pepper people.
Amanda wants to know if a cow with a chicken on its back and a snake on its leg can make it up to the peak.
Can a cow with a chicken on its back and a snake around its leg make it up to the peak?
Well, of course.
If it wants to.
Right.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
there's a bale of hay up there.
Might have a reason. And then Getting started on homesteading.
Yep. Go get that footage, bub.
Don't let it get away.
Oh. You like your okra, Nathan? Oh my gosh. Tomatoes and peppers are always a good choice. My Tiny Tims are coming up.
Okay.
The Honey Giants did not come up yet. I'm kind of a little concerned about those, but we have some Amana oranges coming up, and then some beef steaks.
If you're coming, come on in. Oh, okay. Watch the spleen. Okay, come on. Hi. Hi.
Jim has some jalapenos going this year.
Just had to come and give you kisses. Oh, you want to come up all the way? Oh, hi.
Oh, geez.
Hey, Remy dog. What's he doing? Oh, hi.
I don't know about Linux. I'm going to have to talk to my techie guys there, Bob.
I can see my phone. Okay, Remy dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to hook up this desktop. I have Windows 8 on it, and I'm going to see if I have a problem with Shotcut on the desktop Windows 8. And that's going to give me some information, tell me that it's Shotcut and Windows 7 that are not doing its thing together. I think you're just misspelling all that stuff. Linux and Ubuntu and...
Is it Sam? Or is that Nathan?
Nathan. Talking about
Can't see through the dog. Oh. Okay.
Bub's scared with a thunderstorm.
Aww.
Lightning just scared the crap out of him.
Oh, man.
That's how I feel. There are some serious storms. Ugh. Dang, Bub, no bueno. I think we're just about, yeah, this was actually pretty good. This is good makeup for last night, guys. We're just...
Nothing fell out tonight, not even a halfway mark.
Nope.
Didn't buffer at all, did
Nope, I don't know.
Good.
No.
Maybe we should move to Wednesdays.
Smooth Wednesdays, I guess. I don't know. I hope you're wearing your brown pants, Bub.
Yo. What's I doing, brown dog?
So thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. I know you haven't all been here for 2 years. Oh. Neighbor doesn't touch the government microwaves on Wednesdays.
Could be. They might.
You never know.
Strange. They're weird. Well, I said baby.
So thank you. You probably haven't been here for the entire 2 years, but if you would like to, go watch that first video of my corny 2 feet. I'm on. Watch any video you want, because I'm pretty close to getting my watch time. Pretty close. Need a little bit of consistency.
What did you
jam up some videos for you guys.
Yeah.
There was a guy made a comment one day about opening up more on your place. I wasn't really sure exactly. Well, it could have been just a dude, but there was. I'm talking about another comment.
Oh, okay.
Wonder. I mean, not necessarily vlog style, but kind of what I did today. Walked around, told you some stuff. Just a little bit easier for me to edit and keep my engagement on the channel, to give you some content. Once I get my stuff up and running, we'll be back at making some...
Doggy close quarters. Okay, everybody's fine. The dragon gets a little snarly once in a while.
That was actually him.
That was it?
That was him.
Oh, was he did in that? Okay. That's enough. That's you be good.
So, as I was saying, guys.
Like, okay, just ready. You can keep going. Show goes on. You were telling me earlier that you were watching, you were looking at, playlists and stuff from the last 2 years of YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's like, we haven't gotten as much of us into the videos, because it's generally
well,
you know, you want to show your plants and you want to keep people entertained and give them good information and, you know, inspire and motivate and educate and all of that stuff, you know. But sometimes you just miss telling our story.
Yeah, actually, and that's kind of what I was leading to.
Right.
tell a little more of the story, a little more of the anecdotal things, and
Sure.
I try to get creative in my videos and present something to you guys. Really, the only people that get the
Gracious.
almost in a way, if you look at all the videos, the only people that get the real Kevin and Billy Joe is the people that come to the live streams. So there's a lot of our subscriber base that doesn't get who Kevin and Billy Joe are. So
Right.
I want to be able to give that more to them, but also more regularly to you guys.
Basically. Yeah, that's kind of what it was too. He's touching me. She's touching me.
I think
It's like having kids in the back seat. It is
oh
high.
my gosh.
And this one, of course, just thinks she's more important than everybody else in the whole wide world. Sometimes she really wants to be an only child. But she really likes running around with them out in the yard, so just stop touching me.
I think that's
Stop
what it
touching
was.
me.
So anyway, guys, we were gonna end this. If you don't mind, unless you have, binge watch this playlist. Set to play and go to bed.
Go to bed, yep.
Thank you, Sam.
If you come up and snarl at me, I'd be in trouble. Are you alright?
Thank you guys for joining us
Kisses.
here. Hope this works.
Say
We are all
goodbye.
about education, inspiration,
Bye.
motivation, creating curiosity, not building snowmen. Unless you want to watch that video. We are about preparing for the Self-Reliant Roadshow.
Yes.
Raising dragons.
Rawr.
Make sure that you pick up your popcorn buckets. Make sure the lids and your straws from your soda pops is not laying on the floor. Please exit quietly towards the rear. Please tip your waiters and your waitresses.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for coming, as always. Hope this works.